the importing of semiconductors for India, it's a pretty hefty bill, right? Like it runs in the billions of dollars. Who are, just out of curiosity, like who are the companies in India that are who are importing these semiconductors? Are they brands? Are they electronic manufacturers? Are they contract manufacturers? There's like some idea as to, what industries are the ones that are contributing towards this import bill.
All of them, right? All of them. So contract manufacturers do it for their customers. Then there are brands, car brands like Mahindra's and the Tatas and stuff like that.
Mm,
They have their own supply chain that they have to buy semiconductors. Then people who set up, who are making, EMSs for servers and stuff like that. One of the challenges in India also has been we don't have a local homegrown consumer electronic brand, right? While there are I wouldn't say that, but yeah, there are a few that are sprouting now, but all of their supply chains are in China, right? None
mm,
of them actually build any designs in India, or rather, very few do that. The uh, I would say the only, uh, again, limited by my knowledge or my awareness or availability bias, I would say, is Lava to an extent in the feature phone business, right? They do the entire stuff in India. They buy, for
mm,
example, from their suppliers either in Taiwan or China and stuff like that. They are the ones who buy it. So we don't have, other than them, we don't have many OEMs. I think Boat is trying to do something, but most of their,
mm.
but as far as I know from public knowledge, is Chinese, right? They are trying to get a Indian component. I think they just started to get some Indian components in there. So these are the guys who buy this. The camera manufacturers, yeah, again EMS manufacturers, and a few brands. So they are the net consumers of semiconductors.
Right. And the chips being imported into India, are they mostly memory chips or are they, AI
Oh,
inference or logic chips? Like, what are the chip
memory.
categories?
It is memories, microcontrollers. I think the most is microcontrollers, right? In fact, the fan today, most fans today have a small microcontroller in them. Imagine the number
Mm,
of fans that get sold. Air conditioners are microcontrollers in them.
mm,
Uh, it is across the length and breadth of active and passive components. I think I'm not sure if we even make resistors and capacitors in India. I think there are a few, but not as many, right? So that is still bought imported. Then you've got these active components. Active components can be transistor as small as not as bad as small as transistors, MOSFETs that are used in motor controllers and in the cars and HVACs and stuff like that. Then you got microcontrollers. I spoke about it. You got memories. You got smartphone chips. You got laptop, and of course Intel and AMD for laptops, and the whole slew, right? All storage, communications, and compute, all three. And then of course there are a lot of these analog components.
mm.
People just don't know of, right? The amplifiers, small amplifiers that you need for sensing and other applications. So those are also important.